There's an African leader and an African country that have decided to become grandmasters in the realigning Red Sea geopolitical chessboard. While much of the world has been staring at the missiles, militias, and maritime panic, this leader has been moving pieces across the geopolitical chessboard with almost eerie precision. One call here, one meeting there, one strategic handshake after another. And when you line them all up, you begin to see something bigger than diplomacy. You begin to see a chess match. First came Iran in October 2024 at the BRICS summit in Kazan. This African leader sat down with Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian and spoke about bilateral ties and regional tensions, even offering to support de-escalation in the Middle East. Then came China. On January 8, 2026, he met China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi in his own capital, opening yet another channel with one of the world's biggest powers. And then the Saudi move came into view on February 12, 2026. He received Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud for talks on bilateral relations, the Horn of Africa, and the Red Sea. And then the board widened. Between March 9 and March 11, diplomats from Israel, Jordan, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, plus Oman, they all engaged his government in his country's capital, discussing economic cooperation, bilateral ties, and regional development. Then Washington called on March 11th. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with him about regional stability, counterterrorism, economic prosperity, and long-term security in the Horn of Africa. 2 days later, on March 13th, he met the UAE President, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and discussed with him trade development and the dangerous Middle East escalation. Then Moscow entered the sequence. On March 16th, Russian President Vladimir Putin held a phone conversation with him on political, economic, humanitarian, and trade cooperation. Think about that. Iran, China, Saudi Arabia, Israel, the UAE, the United States, Russia. These are not random contacts. These are carefully selected, carefully placed moves on one of the most sensitive geopolitical boards on earth, the Red Sea Corridor, where global trade, oil flows, military strategy, and great power rivalry now collide. I'm talking about Ethiopia and Ethiopia's Prime Minister, Abiy Ahmed. Now let's continue fighting for Africa to approach geopolitical chessboards as one. And let me also say this. When the time comes that I will criticize Abiy Ahmed, I hope that Ethiopians will not say, leave our country alone, focus on your own country. Because we need to understand this as Africans. We will give praise where it is due and criticism where it is due. We will hold every single African leader accountable.